Hello, it's Edward here. I'm not talking healing right now. I'm talking something else. Now, I guess everybody's heard about the fires in California. I'm kind of curious about something. Um, my understanding is houses are going up, and not the forests that are going up, which makes me believe that there's something that's igniting. So I need to know what kind of batteries are in the power meters in those homes. I need to know what kind of batteries. Are they lithium batteries? What kind of batteries are they that are in those meters, those hydrometers, electric meters in your homes? What kind of batteries? Because if I'm right, and I hope I'm wrong, we're in for some trouble. Because we're in the middle of a bunch of geomagnetic storms that are constantly one after the other after the other. There's a very significant, could be a very significant problem that we have to address. We really have to look at this. I need to know what kind of batteries they are. The other thing is, I think pardon me, I'm really sorry. The surge of the energy, the geomagnetic field, is creating surges in our electric field that is making these batteries spontaneously combust. And it's going to be all over the world wherever these batteries are, because we're in for a bigger geomagnetic storm. I don't know how much time we have, but we need to communicate with the big brains now, okay? So if you don't know what you're talking about, don't say anything, because if you interfere with this, I can pretty much guarantee you the karma coming down on your ass is going to be pretty catastrophic. Now, listen, with this, you're looking at all the cars, anything, the phones, all this stuff could actually burst into flames because of the geomagnetic storms. We need to find a way to stop this from happening. So if you have them in your house, you might want to get rid of them. Get rid of those batteries in those electrical meters, or hydrometers, as we call them here in Canada. You need to get rid of those, because if you have active energy flow, current, and then a geomagnetic storm hits, it's going to pop and it's going to burn. And you've seen the videos on how bad this stuff burns. You're not going to stop it. Okay, the other thing is, and this is more significant now, okay, the Earth's core produces our magnetic field. Our magnetic field protects us from these storms, okay? Now listen, there's a bigger picture here that I need to share with you, and I don't want you to panic. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm really compelled to talk about this. So when the sun has its little eruptions, and I'm going to say this so everybody can understand it, what happens is that energy is projected out, okay? And most times it takes it just a specific point, and it usually goes past us and we catch part of it. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Pardon me. What's going to happen is when you have storm after storm after storm. Now, our Earth's core is magnetic. It generates our magnetic field. And what happens is around that, between the core and the crust, is magma, okay? Liquid rock, liquid metals. Do you understand where I'm going here with this? Okay, magnetic. So what happens is the storm comes in again and again and again, and it's pushing and pushing and pushing the magma, okay? It doesn't have a chance to go back. But when the storm ends, all that flow is going to return. And being we have a broken crust on this planet, we're going to feel it. It's going to be pushed, and then it's going to release. When this pressure, this flow stops going over pushing our magma, it's going to go back, and it's going to cause volcanic activity and massive earthquakes. Okay, you need to prepare for these things, because we cannot hide, we cannot run. We can just prepare, which means stop fighting. We have a bigger picture here to address. That is survival, humanity. We'll deal with everything else later. But the priority is stop fighting, stop the wars, because we need to take those resources back to our countries and focus on us. This needs to be all in or we're done. Period. That's it. That's the thing. That's the scoop. I hope I'm wrong, but I believe that flow is when it stops, the magma is going back. And that kind of pressure for that long is going to shift the positions of the plates. So we're in for some pretty big shit. All right? And my understanding, it's the big stuff is going to hit Africa first. That's my understanding. I don't know where this information is coming from, but this is the message that I'm being asked to share with you. Alarms are going to go off when it hits. When the 7th alarm hits, you better be in place. And you're going to need to be there for days. Okay? Because it's going to be significant. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And I'm not here to screw with anybody. We need some people to look at this stuff. Okay? So, my main question right now, because I need to do some research, I need to find out what kind of batteries, and I don't want to waste any time. So if you know, tell me. And if you're fucking with me, I'm going to have God come down and slap your fucking ass. I'm going to make a fucking example of you. Do you understand me? Because you're fucking with humanity, and humanity comes first. And if you can't put that first, you don't deserve to be here with humanity, if you get my point. Those are crimes against humanity. And they're going to be on trial. Those people that invested in this. And they knew, if they knew that this could happen, and they did it anyway. With the technology they've been given, that they changed into weapons, these anti-gravity propulsion systems and stuff that one little thing could run your car for 100 years without any problems, without energy consumption. If they did this, and they knew that they could do this, and I'm sure they can, they stop everybody. All these energy sources that were gifted to people. And they ended them, maybe? Ooh. Because they wanted to hide this. They wanted to keep things going so they could profit. If I fucking disappear, you know I was right. If I fucking disappear, you know I'm right. And I'm ready to sacrifice my fucking self for humanity. It's coming. It's coming. I think these plasma orbs and stuff and the aliens and these ships that we got coming in, if I'm hoping, I am hoping. I'm really, really praying that they're going to bring stuff in to protect us from this storm. So we're not, it's because we have such incredible potential. They want to help us, but they're not going to interfere with us on the planet. I'm hoping that they're going to protect us enough from the storm that we can survive this. Whatever this is that's going to come. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm fucking delusional. I really do, but I don't think so. I'm not screaming, hey, we're all going to fucking die. I'm saying we have to focus on something than fear, because fear is not going to get us anywhere. We need people that are going to be able to address this significant situation under control. Okay? If we lose our heads, we're done. So you need... Sorry about that. I guess my time is up. God blesses everyone.